Time for another 5 of a kind run, and this time I'm going for shark, and there it is. So getting it first time on turn 7 is absolutely perfect, and because I always in the back of my mind I'm thinking I could possibly go for a shark 5 of a kind attempt, I've got a bunch of pillable, very pillable units in the team, plus a skunk just because it's kind of a bit of a hard carry. But here I'm going to buy the spider. As soon as you start stacking up multiple sharks, the value of each pill just becomes crazy. And so generally I'm just buying whichever unit I can pill. And obviously when you pill a spider, you get a unit out of it, so you can sell it and recoup the cost of the pill, so all the buffs you get will be free. But here I just put garlic on the shark to make sure it doesn't get killed by a level 1 croc, because we're only on turn 8, so it's unlikely anyone would have a higher than a level 1. But obviously this shark run is made possible by another change they made to shark's ability. Originally it used to be +2/+1 in battle every time a unit faints, but unfortunately that really just ends up with you having a very high attack, low health shark which just dies. Then they changed it to be +2/+2, but then that was deemed to be too strong, which is fair enough. However, they've changed it again, so now it gives +1/+2 in battle, and out of battle it gives double. So if you pill a unit in the shop, the shark gains +2/+4 at level 1. So we'll see it here. Pill spider. Both sharks gain +2/+4. And then, I mean, if I wanted to, I could have sold the giraffe, and then that would have cost no gold for +4/+8. Which is crazy, but in the end I decided just to keep the giraffe and give the shark, the smaller shark, the chocolate, because we want to ratchet up as fast as possible the in-shop buffs. Because really, in order to get a 5 of working, you're probably going to need a very strong unit at the front, and usually you want your very strong sharks in the back. So here I'm going to get I could just pill the giraffe, but I'd rather get the other shark in first. So now when I pill something, and there I spot a turtle, which is perfect. So we pill the flamingo and we get +3/+3 from the flamingo, and then +6/+12. So that was 1 gold for the pill. It's crazy, really, and I think probably this may well be viable to actually just go for this. I guess it's just pill luck, but as you can see, the sharks are gaining quite large amounts of stats in battle as well. And there is mammoth. Now mammoth is the absolute best pillable unit you could ask for. So we'll sell deer, I think. I am looking for the pill, because I'd rather not make the switch until I've got the pill locked and loaded. Or maybe I've decided, I think I'm just going to sell the deer. Oh no, I sell turtle? Maybe I should have watched this back beforehand. But yeah, I think because I'm on turn 11, of course then now get another turtle. Anytime you're relying on certain food showing up, it's a bit of a sort of risk-reward game where you just have to make the decision and know that sometimes you're just going to get unlucky with when you choose when to unfreeze things. So no harm, no foul. We'll find another melon at some point. So now, with 2 level 1 sharks and a level 2 shark, pilling this mammoth gives +8/+8, and then +4/+8 for the level 1s, and +4/+8 for the level 2. I think I've done that right. It's just absolutely wild for 1 gold. And I was thinking about mushrooming the mammoth so I could just keep regenerating mammoths, but I don't really want to go in with a 1-1 mammoth. I thought maybe it was getting a bit too tricksy there. So go up against this team with the big worm and bison, but it doesn't matter because our sharks are bulking up so quickly. Now it's time, I think, to sell the deer, or maybe not. I'm going to think about it for a while, look for a pill. This was another strat that I thought about, but I'd rather get, I mean, you could put mushroom on the shark and then that would trigger the 2 sharks behind for an extra buff in battle, but I think I would rather have, I think melon is much more valuable. So although I think about the mushroom for a while, I change my mind. Now, black cat, always tempting. So I think we'll sell deer here because I don't want to roll the whole turn away and get some buffs on the sharks. Although 1 did hit the mammoth, you know, it's always going to happen. Your standard elephant camel team that you see every single run. Now, this strategy with the rooster is going to be far too good, but they've got monkey and cat as well. Just so we get the melon, put it on the level 2. I'm going to keep rolling for a pill, I think. Did think about turtle again, but we're getting to the point on 8 wins where we really have to get 2 more sharks. And we don't have very many rolls to do it. And I'm bypassing all the snails, but luckily we roll into double pill, which is going to be crazy stat boost next turn. And just in time because we're going to run out of turns. And thankfully this team is basically just 1 hippo, and their shark at the back is starting from such low stats that it's never going to compete with mine. So now it's a strange sight where you pill black cat, and we get +8, +16, I think it is. Pill the mammoth for another crazy amount of buffs. And I've only got 5 gold. And I think I'm going to freeze the mushroom. And 1 roll to find a shark, and there it is. Now, there's a few ways you could sequence this. You could keep the big ones at the back and just sacrifice the small ones. Because I'm on 4 hearts, I can stand to lose a round. And then next turn I could stick both mushrooms onto the weaker sharks to make sure that the larger ones get, you know, almost maxed out stats. But I obviously don't have enough gold to do it this turn, so I'm just going to freeze them both up. There's no, I don't think there's a whole lot of point in putting steak on a 2 health unit because it's extremely likely to get sniped. It'll get sniped by even a level 1 dolphin. So better just use the mushrooms and get the guaranteed stats on the other sharks into this battle. And the level 3 skunk destroys my first shark. And initially I'm thinking this is going to be a loss, but actually the backline sharks are so beefy that they easily deal with the rest of that team. And much to my surprise, I win with 5 sharks. So, you know, I've been playing this game for probably in excess of 700 hours now, and you can still see things that you would never have expected.